You have surfers on your shirt. Oh yeah. Oh, and there's surfers out there too. Here we go. Nice.
Time is now. We share a yow for the legend of the Midnight Surfer, who went out to surf in the dark of night and was taken by a flying saucer. The surf was huge, it was against all odds that he'd even survive the night. It was from the most gigantic tube that the UFO came into sight. Chosen you for the intergalactic tour. We'll throw you into a comet, but you have to know for sure. Just grab your favorite surfboard. You haven't time to pack. We might be gone for a year or so, but it'll be the same time when we get back. He was beamed into a little white room, and he found himself disrobed. The alien said, "We'll be your friend, but first you must be probed. You are the sole representative of the human race. Beware the competition will put you in your place." He was introduced to a living crystal and a guy whose name was Stu. Now Stu had about 7 arms and the surfer only had 2. We are heading to an ocean moon 1,000 light years away. Usually there are no waves there, but an asteroid collides today. Chosen you for the intergalactic tour. Sorry we had to probe you, but we had to know for sure. We hope you don't disappoint us. Performance is part of the deal. The waves are unbelievable, but the wipeouts are for real. Just then, on the horizon, there came a gigantic set, and the surfer said to the aliens, "It's time I place my bet." The crystal said, "Now don't be brave," and Stu said, "Man, just stop." The alien said, "You won't survive the wave, but try and make the drop." I've come to surf this ocean moon. I've come to surf this sea. You aliens can surf a lot of ways, but you can't surf like me. he paddled deep into the section and paddled deeper yet. He said it's time you watched the humans surf, a sight you won't forget. The sole representative of the human race, a chubby bag of water with a totally hideous face. We forgot to mention that you decide whether we let your race survive. We'd kind of like to turn the planet Earth into an insectoid hive. The swell grew and crested and blotted out the sky. The surfer began his great descent from 1,200 meters high. The surfer made his bottom turn about 1,000 miles an hour, while above him in the tube you could have fit the Sears Tower. He came out into the section. He went up and hit the lip. The aliens stared in silence and thought, man, these humans rip. As he launched out of the atmosphere toward a black hole, he fell and carved a perfect cutback in the gravitational well. You're the champion of the intergalactic tour. You've earned a place for your ugly race, though your intellect is so poor. It seems as though surfing is the one thing you can do. We have many secret galaxy spots we'd like to share with you. Now the surfer is out there somewhere on a distant galaxy moon, while I've been probed a couple of times. That's how I know this tune. So the time is now to share a yow for the legend of the Midnight Surfer, who went out to surf in the dark of night and was taken by a flying saucer. Yes, the time is now to share a yowl for the legend of the Midnight Surfer, who went out to surf in the dark of night and was taken by a flying saucer.